And we are all set to go here. Moore steps in. Face off, push back into the St. Louis end. Their goalie comes out and plays it. They take it in behind. Parker on the forecheck. Their man wheels out with it, sends it up the wall, and then knocks it into the neutral zone. Across the red line, chipped into our side. Barha collects. He's going to go over to Franny. Franny's going to send up the wall. Didn't look like it came out though. We've got a tight angle here, can't see everything. Puck swept down into the corner. Moore's in there after it. He picks it up, sends it up the wall. Puck turned over into the middle of the ice, tipped over to Franny. Franny's going to skate now into the neutral zone, sends it forward. Down and in it goes. Franny deep into the zone here. Moore takes his spot. And Moore's going to throw one in there and save. Moore out in the D spot, sent one in and it'll save. All right, I don't think we were broadcasting earlier, so we have a really tight angle. We're right on the glass here for you guys watching at home, so we'll do the best we can with it. We changed it up to Freddie, McNaughton, Lemoyne, Matthews, and Peller. 16-12 to go. It's 0-0. Face off. Picked up by them, and then we gained control of it. Sent it right back in. No, it didn't get in. Freddie tips at it. Now they're going to send it down to our side. It wraps all the way around to Peller, and then Lemoyne trying to dig it out. He does kick it into the neutral zone. And they're right back through and into our side. Deep it goes. Their man's after it behind the net. Peller's in there on the battle. McNaughton helps. Lemoyne sends it forward to McNaughton. Got through his stick though. McNaughton knocks his guy down and picks it up though. He's going to carry in. Wheels with it. Sends it out to Matthews. He's going to throw a low shot in there. Didn't get through. Lemoyne turns on it. Shot was blocked. And then we send it out. Shot went off the goalie's glove. Looks like a Peller. Couldn't see that one. McNaughton battling for it. Now Freddie battling for it, and it gets shoveled in on the keeper. Pushing and shoving going. All right, so we changed it up to Huntington, Backel, and Durrett, Uzi, and Lindsay. We're left side of their keeper. Face-off controlled by Preds. Shot taken by Durrett, I think it was. Went over the net. We shovel it right back in. Backel gets it in behind the net. Tried to send it to the front. It got blocked. Comes out to Uzel on the wall, and he gets pushed into the boards. It's like he shoveled it deep. We're on a tight angle. We can't see much when it's along the wall. We're right on the glass here because there's no bleachers here. Puck was shoveled into the net by Huntington, it looks like. And it looks like Huntington may be shaken up just a little bit, but he's okay. So we change it up back to Moore, Chucky, and Parker. D pair is going to stay out there. All right, 50-50 puck is worked out by St. Louis. They throw it in the neutral zone. They've got some numbers rushing in. Their man comes in, chips it over to the wing area. Shot went in, saved by Seagrave. Picked up by Moore, trying to fling it around. Their guy blocks it. Now Moore gets it again. He's looking for an outlet here. He's got guys all over him. And he's able to come out with it. And he's going to chunk it off the glass. It didn't come out though, but then Chucky gets it and he sends it off the referee, it looks like, and then he sends it down and in. Lentz to the bench. Franny out. Puck's sent into the neutral zone. And Frandina steps up on it nicely and sends it in. Moore's after it now. Moore's going to try to slap it to the front of the net. Didn't get there. Chucky holds the blue line for us. And it looks like he held it again. Puck's being battled for right along the wall near us. And then they're through the neutral zone. Their man tips it deep into our side. Barha's after it. Barha pushes his guy into the boards. Moore sends it around. Looks like Parker's going to go down and try to send it forward. They're out to their D-man. Big collision at the blue line here between Franny and one of their guys. Barha's in a battle trying to send it up the wall. They collect it and take it back in. Puck sent around behind by Franny. I think that's Parker in the corner. He sends it. That's going to be an icing. All right, so we'll change it up to McNaughton, Freddie, and Lemoyne. Peller and Maddie will face off to the right of Seagrave. McNaughton to take the drop. We've got the stanchions right in our viewing spot too for the camera. Not much we can do about it. We win the draw, slapped it around, did not get by their defenseman, I don't think so. We're trying to chip it out, and then we're able to send it over to Freddie. Now we're on a rush. Freddie's working up the left wing with it. Got Lemoyne trying to get into the play with him. Freddie had it knocked away. And then it's mucked up into the corner. Lemoyne's in there, Freddie's in there. They're pushing and shoving, trying to keep the guy out of there. And then it gets sent up the wall to Peller, who throws one in there, gloved. Good battle by Freddie and Lemoyne there in the corner. Able to free it, got it shot back up to Peller, who took a shot, and the goalie gloved it. So we're 12:49, first period, 0-0. Same guys on the ice, right side of their keeper. Face off, bouncing around. McNaughton's going to collect it along the board, send it back, and then we shovel it over to the other side. Maddie's going to pick it up, almost got all the way through to the net when he just slapped at it. Lemoyne's in the battle, he frees it into the corner. Their man picks it up and sends it back up the wall. And then we get him to turn it over. Freddie's got to stick on it, and then they knock it into the neutral zone. Then we send it right back in. Freddie in after it first, Lemoyne right behind him. Their man's gonna try to carry out. Slapped into the neutral zone and sent forward. They're gonna get at the blue line. Lemoyne knocked the puck away. And Lemoyne frees it, try to get it up to Freddie, couldn't get it there. They're still wheeling in the neutral zone. Then they turn it over to Maddie. Maddie's gonna go in, we're changing behind him. He throws a shot on there, save. So that'll let us complete the change here. Backwell comes out with Huntington still shaking off something from the last shift. Looks like he got tweaked a little bit around the net area, and he's shaking off something on his knee. All right, Uzi and Lindsay are out. Olivas is out. We win the draw, send it out to Uzel. Uzel's gonna throw a shot into traffic. It's bouncing around, still loose in front, still loose. Eventually St. Louis comes out with it, and they're gonna swing it out. That's gonna go for an icing. And we'll set it back up, same side, same guys. Huntington to take the draw. Goes into the corner. They're going to control, send up the wall, but we steal it, I believe, on the wall. Get it back into the corner. Somebody shoveled one towards the net. Couldn't tell who it was. And they're going to work out with it. Their man skates right through the middle of the ice with it. Send it to a man right over the blue line. And he made an errant pass in the middle of the ice. Olivas steals it, sends it up to Huntington. Huntington in the middle of the ice with it. Works around a couple of guys. Lost the handle briefly. He's going to have to reset. He sends it back to Lindsay, who sends it over to Uzel. Uzel tipped it forward to Backel. Backel works it towards the front of the net, and they collect it, and they're going to send it out. Lindsay sends it over to Backel again. Backel tips it down and in. He's going to run to the bench. Here's Chucky off, and Parksy's off. I'm going to send one right through. Uzel send it over to Moore. Moore's got the red line, gives it up to Frandina. Frandina's going to work in, got a little bit of space. He's going to throw a shot on there, save. All right, so we've got Barha, Frandina, Chucky, Moore, and Parksy. Face off to the left of their keeper. .10:38, first period, 0-0. They win the draw. They've got the red line, they send it in, it's gonna wrap all the way around. Moore's over there and Parker's over there. Puck's pushed around, sent over to Barha, sent it to Chucky. Chucky tried to shovel it out, it didn't get out. Goes back to Barha. Barha is gonna send it over to Franny. Franny's gonna try to send it across and gets to Parker with some speed. Parker works his way in, he's gonna carry down into the corner, and looks like he's gonna try to carry it around behind, he does. Then he tries to send a pass through to Frandina. Guys are in the lane though, they steal it and work out with it. Frandina gets a stick on it, knocks it right back up to Chucky. Chucky's got more working in with him, trying to send a pass through, it got blocked. Another one went through, he threw it in behind, it looks like. Then he sent one right to the front. Parker couldn't get a stick on it. And then it comes out. They're changing, we're keeping the same guys. Moore, he's gonna send it in deep. Chucky to the bench, Moore to the bench. Parker's down on the wall over here. McNaughton out. And puck comes out. Parksy's trying to get to the bench here, and Lemoyne's out. Tipped forward by McNaughton. They've got control of it. McNaughton's thought he was gonna steal it at the blue line. Puck goes down in, Lemoyne grabs it. He wheels in behind the net now. And he's gonna carry up. He's looking to rush with some speed, and he's through the neutral zone. Lost the handle on it briefly, and he's taken down on a hook. So we'll go to a power play here. Lemoyne's speed got through a bunch of guys, and they had to hook him coming down the wall. So we'll go power play. So we'll start the power play with Huntington, Parker, Freddie, Chucky, and Maddie. 9:01 remaining, first period, 0-0. Hooking call on St. Louis gives us the first power play of the game. We go D to D, out to Freddie. Freddie loads up a big 1T. That was off the net though, and slapped back into the net by Chucky, and then they're gonna send it out into the neutral zone. We're gonna have to reset. Puck comes over to Huntington, who sent a pass to the middle of the ice, dangerous pass, and Freddie's there to collect it and have to reset us. Maddie now has it, and send it up to Freddie. Freddie's gonna work the red line, and he's into their side, stops with it. He's pushed into the wall though, and they're gonna shovel it out. Down and in it goes. 1:20 remaining on the power play. We haven't got set up yet. And Maddie knocked off the skates, and they collect it. Send one across, nobody was there. Then here's Parker. He's all across the red line carrying into their end. He carries into trouble, and they collect it and send it out. I think his coach is calling him off. We're gonna get some new guys on here. Here comes Lemoyne out. Here's McNaughton. They send another errant pass to nobody. They send it all in and around. Oh, big collision with Franny. Lemoyne picks it up. Then we send another questionable pass. We're having trouble getting out of our zone here. Now Franny's got it. Only 30 seconds to go in the penalty, and we barely even got it into their side. Looks like Maddie might be shaking up a little bit. Here's Franny now. He's gonna skate down, give it to Moore. Moore tried to send it by a guy, and they mucked it up on the wall. Lemoyne clears his guy out. Moore's trying to send it, and that goes out of the zone. That's gonna probably do it for the power play, if you want to call it that. So Barha works down the middle of the ice now. He's gonna retreat at the red line, hand it over to Franny. Franny's gonna try to slap it forward. Lemoyne dislodges the puck from their guy, and then Moore's able to send it in. Lemoyne's after it now. And Lemoyne gets it back, shovel it up the boards. Barha sent it back in. That one got too wide for Lemoyne to capture it. And it comes out to Franny. Franny throws a high one in there. That went over the net. Lemoyne had a duck underneath that one. McNaughton collects it, send it down to Moore. Moore drops it into Lemoyne. Lemoyne right back to Moore. Right out to Barha, back to Moore. Good puck movement. We're back to 5-1-5 here. Puck goes in. Lemoyne shovels it around to McNaughton. Good puck movement by Preds. And Franny took a shot and it got blocked. Almost created a rush there for them, but they kind of fumbled the puck around a little bit. Lemoyne to the bench. Here's back, and they come in and score. We're down 1-0. Most of this game has been controlled by the Preds, and we give up another goal, just like we have in the other couple of games we lost. We controlled most of the game and haven't been able to find the back of the net. So it's been down in our offensive end most of the game, and they rush in. I didn't even really see it. I'm not sure how it went in. It looked kind of like a harmless zone entry, and then it found the back of the net somehow. So it's 5:57 remaining first period. We're down 1-0. I would say we have outplayed them so far in this game. Olivas is in with the red and Backel now. Uzel and Lency. Then we sling one up and it hits the ceiling.
You don't see that too often in hockey. It hits the ceiling.
All right, so we'll set it up with the same guys in the neutral zone. 50-50 puck. Backel comes in, scoops it up. He's going to carry in. He's over the blue line. Stops, sends one in behind the net. The red goes and slaps it back in behind the net. Backel tried to free it and send it around. They're going to pick this one up along the wall and carry out. They're into the neutral zone. They fumbled it briefly and sent it into our side. Uzel's going to collect it and send it up the wall to Backel. Send it all the way across to Olivas. Olivas retreats it to Lentz, but got by him, but Uzel's going to pick it up. Uzel stops behind our net with 5 minutes to go in the period. Lentz, he's going to now carry up with some speed. He's across the red. Oh, he took a big shot trying to carry by a guy. He got hammered. Good hit by St. Louis right there. Looks like he's okay. We get it up to Lency again. He lost the handle on it briefly. He's going to carry him behind now. He dropped it for Uzel. Uzel sent it to Backel, chipped it in the middle of the ice. Or no, Parker chipped it in the middle of the ice, excuse me. Backel's off the ice, Chucky's on. They carry him behind, Moore's looking at it. A couple of guys go down. They send it back up the wall, shot coming in, saved by Seagrave. Now their man walks the blue line, blocked by Parker. Good stick by him, and then Uzel's going to send it. That's going to go in for an icing. 4:15 remaining in the game. Or excuse me, in the first period. We're down 1-0. We changed it to Lemoyne, Freddie, McNaughton, Maddie, and Peller. Face off, pushed over to the wall. Not sure who has it. Looks like we have it and send it back up the wall. Can't tell where it's at. There's a battle on the wall. And they slap one at the net from the in line. Looks like it caught Seagrave not paying attention, and they scored. There was a scrum along the boards about 5 steps in from the blue line. Had several guys in there on it, and somebody just slung it at the net from over there, and it goes in. So we keep the same guys out. Lemoyne runs his guy to the board nicely. Down and in it goes. We send it around. We're down 2-0 now. Lemoyne shovels it out of the zone. And it comes right back to him. He's hurrying down with some speed now. Got a guy watching him. He goes in, takes a shot, got blocked, goes in behind, he gets it back, sends it to the front of the net. Didn't get there. Freddie now is going to collect it and try to send it through. He's got a guy all over him. He sends it around to Lemoyne. Lemoyne is going to chunk it out to Barha. Oh, Barha bounced over his stick. Their man's working down now. Franny got back though. Their man tried to make a move, and it gets shoveled down into behind the net harmlessly. Franny shoves his guy off the puck. And puck's coming all the way over to Lemoyne. He's going to try to get over there. And I think we shoveled it into the neutral zone. We did, and then their guy sends it up into the roof. 2 times into the roof. So a bad goal given up by Preds a minute ago. And we did change the goalie, so Fogel's in the pipes now for Junior Preds. Sorry I didn't mention that when it got changed a minute ago. So we've got Durrett out with Huntington and Backel. Puck pops free into their end. 2:35 remaining in the period. They send it through the middle of the ice. Nice little catch and throw behind your back by the guy, one of their guys. He goes all the way in and he shoots it through. It goes, squeaks through Fogel and in. 3-0, we're down. Their man caught it on the red line and tossed it behind his back to himself and skated down and scored. So nice goal by St. Louis there. So we're down 3-0. Even though the Preds have given them everything they want, we've been all over them in their end. We're still having trouble scoring though. We change it to Moore, Parker, and Chucky, Maddie, and Teller. We chip it off the glass and down. They send it right back out. And it looks like it was played with a high stick. Moore won the draw. Looks like Heller chucked it out. It's going to go all the way down. It's not going to be an icing. Parker on the forecheck, giving him some trouble back there. Chucky joined him briefly. They send it up the wall. And then turned over to Matthews in the center of the ice. Knocked away from him though. They skate through the middle with it. Parker on a back check. And picked up by Moore. Moore in behind the net. Sends it over to Chucky, who sent it into the neutral zone. 1:30 remaining in the period. Moore sent it forward to Parker. He got through him and down it goes. We're getting a change here. Looks like Lemoyne and Freddie will join, and McNaughton. Sent up the wall to Lemoyne, who sent it across to McNaughton, goes off his stick and down into their side. Their man sent it up the wall and picked up by McNaughton. He had it knocked away though. Then Barha turns it back up the other direction. And then Lemoyne picks it up. He shovels it over to Barha. Barha sent it to Freddie. Freddie tried to send it by a guy. His guy held him up though. Puck swatted away by Franny. Lemoyne's in there to pick it up again. And he's going to wheel with it. Looking for some options, and he throws it across to Freddie. Got away from Freddie though. And Franny picks it up. Tried to send it over to McNaughton. We're just not connecting on our passes right now. Lemoyne goes to the bench in favor of Backel. 17 seconds to go in the period. We're down 3-0. And I'm not even really sure how we're down 3-0. Not sure where the puck is. I think Fogel might be sitting on it. Right on. Looks like he was sitting on it right on the pipe, maybe. Yeah. I think the guy from behind the net just kind of threw it in the front, and like it snuck up underneath Fogel, and he was sitting on it. So 5.7 to go in the period. We're down 3-0. Surprisingly down 3-0 in this game. Looks like one of their guys is leaving for some reason. Maybe an equipment issue. Huntington's in there with Olivas, Backel, Franny collects, and that'll do it for the period. We're down 3-0. So we'll start the second, moving from my right to left. We'll start with Olivas, Huntington, and Durrett. Heller and Maddie. We're down 3 rip. Huntington takes the draw, and he wins it back to Heller, who sends it in. Down and in it goes. All the way around. Sent down back into the corner by Huntington, and then we swap it to the other corner. Heller pinches down. Comes out to Huntington to try to take a slap shot. It got blocked. We keep it in though. Out to Maddie, who throws one in there, and it goes into the belly of their keeper. And then we had some little cross-check action from behind by one of their guys. So looks like they'll take a penalty on that. Got a little bit after the whistle, I guess he gave him a little love tap, and they'll take a penalty. So we'll go to power play. 16:35 second period, power play for Preds. It's Moore, McNaughton, Lemoyne, Barha, and Frandina. And they win the draw. They're going to send that around hard, see if Barha can get there. He can. He collects it in the neutral zone. Sends it over to Franny. Franny sent it up to Moore. Moore worked it over to Lemoyne. He tipped it over to McNaughton. McNaughton's going to try to set us up. He does. We send it in deep. All the way around it goes. They're going to get it though. And Lemoyne knocks the puck away from him. They get it back. And then they send it out. That's going to go down on Fogle. He's going to have to play it. And he covers it. They had a guy coming in hard. And he swept it into the corner, so we're still playing here, looks like. Send it up to Moore. Moore threw it into the corner. Lemoyne's after it, and they're going to try to send it out, and they do. So we change it up with really nothing doing on the power play. Freddie's out with Huntington and Chucky. Parker is out there. And Barha. Chucky carries it in. It looks like it's mucked up in the corner there. And it's going to squirt up to the blue line. We keep it in. Nice keep by Maddie. It's still along the wall here. We can't see it. And then they sling it out. That's going to go all the way down. Maddie dropped it for Freddie. Freddie back to Maddie. Maddie's carrying in the center of the ice. Send it over to Huntington. Huntington goes across the ice to Freddie. Freddie back to Maddie. And then deep. Their goalie's sending it up the wall. It's going to come back out to Maddie. And Maddie's going to walk the blue line here. Drop it down to Chucky. Send it to Huntington. Middle. He took a shot. It got blocked out to Maddie. Maddie's going to throw one in there. Saved. Rebound was there. And looked like Freddie backhanded one. Not sure how it didn't go in. I don't know if it went across the mouth of the net or what. I couldn't see it good from here. And we try to throw another shot in there. That one's blocked. And they've got control, and we're back to even strength there. It's like Huntington's laboring a little bit. He might have a banged up knee. Okay, so we go to Backel with Olivas and Durrett. Lency and Uzel. 14:09 remaining in the second period. We're down 3-0. We face off to the right of Fogle. Face off one by us. We send it around. It's going to get by Olivas, and it's going to go all the way down. They go D to D, and they're in. Looks like Backel held it up on the wall and sent it back into the corner, from what I can tell. Olivas is in there on the battle. Now Olivas has it in behind. Had it knocked away though, and they're going to come out with it. Into the neutral zone. Blue line and in. Puck's in behind, and somebody sent it right to the middle of the ice. Their guy collects it and is going to work it down the wall. Now he sent one in to the front, stick the side by Fogle. Oh, big save by Fogle. We had one get loose right in front. Fogle was able to keep it out. Good reaction time there to keep that one out. So that saved it from being 4-0 right there. The guy was on the doorstep. So we'll change it to Lemoyne, Freddie, McNaughton, Peller, and Matty. 13-23, second period. We're down 3-0. Face off to the right of Fogle. We win the draw, slap it off the boards. Freddie's going to collect it, try to send it forward, and it went to them. They picked it up, and then it's wheeled into the middle of the ice, tipped free by Lemoyne and Freddie, and then it goes into their side. Back into our side now. Here's Matty going to carry it in. He sends it deep and in. Their goalie plays it in behind, drops it behind them. And Freddie comes out with it, throws a shot in there. It's stick down by somebody. Couldn't really tell. Back up the wall, and here comes St. Louis. They chunk it into the neutral zone. Then they tip it right back forward. Now it's picked up, and looks like they got a penalty on Lemoyne, it looks like. They gave him a slash. I don't think he knew he did anything. So he's in for 2. So we go to the kill here with Backles out. Let's see who else we've got here. We've got Barhan, Franny, and Durrett. They carry it in behind, back out high, back over to the wall, and down low. And then we're able to get him turned over. Durrett swats it against the boards, and then big shot by Durrett. Push the guy into the boards, and then we eventually get it out. They're going to reset. They drop it in behind their net. Up the wall they come. Their man through the center of the ice, into our side. He's still carrying. He's going to try to get it all the way deep, and he sent it to the front of the net, and they score. 4-0. It's 11:39 to go. Second period, we're down 4-rip. All right, so we've got Moore out now with Parksy and Chucky, Peller and Matty. All right, Chucky gets it in. Moore's in after it. It's into the corner we can't see, but he gets it over to Parker. Parker's in behind now. He's got a guy rubbing him out on the boards. They kick it free. It's still in the corner though. Parker's in a battle. Chucky joins him. Still a battle going on. And Chucky's going to send it around, and that's going to come out. That went to nobody. And we send it right back in. Peller sends it in there. Goalie plays it, gloves it down, and sets it for their defenseman. Parker in there trying to create some havoc, and they're going to break out. They shovel it down and in. That should be icing. Nope, not icing. Fogle played it. Matty wheels with it, sends it over to Parker. Parker through the middle of the ice. Nobody was there. Turned over, back over to Matty. Matty sends it over to Peller. Peller up to Moore. Moore sends it up to Parker. Parker stops with it, takes a shot, and saved. .24 remaining in the second period. We're down 4-0. We changed it to Huntington, Backel, and Olivas. Uzel, and Lency. We win the draw. Lency carried it in deep. And it looks like Huntington has it behind. He's rubbed out. And here they come. Their man sent a pass across. Got pushed into the wall. Lency's got it. He wheels with it, sends it up the wall. Chipped. Looks like Olivas tried to chip it by, didn't come by. And Backel gets a stick on it, goes up into the bench. 9:53 second period. And we're gonna get a wholesale change here. Looks like Barha and Freddie, Lemoyne, and McNaughton come out. We're down 4-0. We're gonna face off to the right of Fogel. They win the draw. Shot goes in, blocked by either Lemoyne or Freddie. Might have been Freddie on the block. Freddie. And we get it to turn over. Lemoyne grabs it. He's wheeling with it, had it knocked away. And there was a trip right there. I don't know how they didn't call that one. Blatant trip right 5 feet in front of the referee, and they didn't see it. And here comes McNaughton. McNaughton sends it up to Freddie. Freddie's over the blue line with it and send it through the middle of the ice. McNaughton grabs it, throws a shot in there, and it was saved. And then we're in on the goalie, so that's going to cause some problems. So goalie corralled it, and we came in a little late on him and knocked him over. It's created some pushing and shoving in front. So they missed a trip blatantly right in front. That would have gave us another power play. It even made a sound when they tripped him.
And your kid looked at the ref directly in the eyes.
So looks like we'll send maybe a few guys to the penalty box here. I don't know if we're going to have anybody going in. One of their guys.
He pushed somebody into his wall.
It's 4-0. They're putting two guys of theirs in the box.
Maybe I'm start their goal.
Not sure what they're sorting out here. And so our coach will call them in. Scheller calls them in to set something up here while we're having a little break. All right, so it looks like we'll get set back up on a 5-on-3 maybe? I don't know, they're still sorting it out. They're still talking about it. Our 5 on the ice right now are Lemoyne, Moore, Freddie, Barha, and Frandina. Looks like it will be a 5-on-3. Still sorting it out. We couldn't really see who was doing what in there. It was 8 guys in there on top of the goalie. We couldn't tell who was doing what, but looks like they've got 3 in the box. We don't have any. right, so the face-off is going to come outside the zone, it looks like. So it is 5-on-3. 9:04 remaining, second period. Face-off won nicely by Moore. We get it over to Barha. Barha's going to skate it in and try to set us up. He takes it down and in, and we don't know what's happening. All right, we get it over to Franny. Franny sends it back to Barha. Barha down to Freddie. And then Lemoyne slapped it back up to Barha. Freddie lost a stick in behind. Then we go over to Moore. Over to Franny. Right in, loose in front, still loose in front. A couple of guys banged out, jumped over Franny's stick, and out it comes. Had it loose. Looked like a couple of guys were trying to find it in their feet, and they couldn't do it. And we send it up to Lemoyne, who's going to wait and drop it back to Franny, who gets it over to Barha. Barha over to Freddie. Freddie sent it through. Didn't get through, though. Out to Franny. Franny to Barha. He's going to one-tee it, and he scores. Franny sent it over to Barha. Barha on the one-timer, puts it at the top of the net. 4-1.
So it'd now be 5-on-4 maybe?
And that'll give us the break. So we'll go to the halftime here. 4-1 is your score. right, Preds fans, we're back for the second half of the game. I think we are going to be on a 5-on-4 for 1:06. That's what it's looking like. Preds coming off a goal on a 5-on-3. Barha buried a one-timer, top corner, from around the dot area on the 5-on-3. So we're going to play 5-on-4 now, I believe. 8:09 remaining in the second period. We're down 4-1. We're going to start with Moore, Lemoyne, Backel, Barha, and Franny. So we'll have a center ice face-off after the halftime. And we win it. Another win by Moore. Barha dropped it to Moore. Moore's going to carry in, see if he can turn and get a set up. He takes it all the way down and send it across the front to Backel sliding in there. Puck got tipped wide, and that's going to be sent all the way down. Fogel's going to play it. Drops it for Barha. 45 seconds to go in the power play. Barha's going to skate up. Their defenseman fell down. And Barha walks all the way in with it. He's going to throw a shot in there. And Lemoyne's going to go back and retrieve it. Not sure why the whistle blew. Maybe the net came off. It did. So, misfortune for Preds there. We had possession of the puck in their end, getting ready to get set up. And the net was just like a hair off. I'm not sure why the ref couldn't just push it back on. So they had to have a face-off. And they win, but Backel's going to corral it and send it up the wall, I believe. And I think Barha sent it back in, couldn't tell. Puck goes all the way across the other side. Franny's got it, send it over to Barha. Barha over to Moore. Moore is on the wall with it. Over to Franny. Franny over to Barha. Shot goes in. Saved by the keeper. Franny gets it, sends it back over to Barha. Barha throws it in. Went into traffic, didn't get through. Moore's got it now, dropped it to Franny. And we're about to be even, and then the shot gets blocked up into the netting. And we are even. So a couple of shots there on that power play. One went through onto their keeper. He got a pad on it. Another two of them, I believe, didn't get through. So we changed it to Freddie, McNaughton, and Parker. Peller and Maddie were facing off to the left of their keeper. We're down 4-1. Kind of a real misfortunate 4-1 too. I would say Preds outplayed them the first 8 minutes or so of the game, and then we gave up a goal. And since then, it's been a lot St. Louis, but the last 5 or 6 minutes has been all Preds. So we're back to even strength here. Puck's down on their end. We're on the forecheck. We're keeping it in. Shot goes in by Parker, and it looks like it went off the pipe. Looked like Parker just went in and shot one and hit the pipe, it looked like. It went off a couple of guys and went off the pipe maybe. Couldn't tell, there's a lot of traffic in front. Puck goes all the way into the corner. We're trying to dig it out of there. Got guys laying everywhere. And eventually Peller gets it and shovels it down the other end. It's going to go down to their side. Turned over to Freddie. Freddie's going to try to shoot one in there. Got blocked. Chucky came onto the ice. And Olivas came onto the ice. And it gets loose right to Chucky, who shoveled it at the net. Their keeper closes the door on that. Olivas is on the ice. And then one goes all the way down. Played by Fogel. We drop it back to Maddie. Maddie works up the center of the ice, gets it to Olivas, who tried to make a pass across, got blocked. Peller now into their side, and he's rubbed out. Puck goes in deep though. Puck's tipped all the way down to our end. Their guy goes by Chucky, creates a loose puck in front. Huntington comes out with it, gets it to Olivas. Olivas has got the red line, and he's into their side. He chips it in deep. Stops with it. He's in some trouble now, and they send it back to the corner. We get it to Chucky right in front. Send it up to Huntington. Huntington couldn't get a shot off. He had to stick lift it before he could shoot it. Lemoyne's in now. And we're going to take a penalty. So we'll go to a kill here. So somebody's taking a trip. I think it's Uzel. And it is. So we'll start the kill here with 4:24 remaining second period. Lemoyne's out with Moore, Barha, and Franny. We're facing off to the right of Fogle. Face off over to the wall. Barha's battling to Lemoyne. Lemoyne chips it by and he's after it hard. It goes all the way into the corner. He's going to get there first, pick it up. They sweep it up the wall though. Here they come. They hit a guy. He's going to work in, take a shot into the belly of Fogle. All right, so we're going to change our forwards here. Looks like Durrett is going to come in with McNaughton. They control off the face-off. They're in behind. They send it right back out high, back down to the wall. And good stick by McNaughton. He slaps it into the neutral zone. Durrett gives it a look, and they turn it over. Durrett corrals it just inside the blue line. Tried to shovel it back into the corner. He does, and he's after it again. Their man skates it right through the middle of the ice, and then we knock it away. Franny knocks it away, but they pick it back up at the blue line. And then they try to shoot one in, knocked away by Barha. And they get it back right point blank and shot it up and over, looks like. And another shot goes in, that went wide. 40 seconds to go in the kill, 3 minutes to go in the period. Puck goes in. Franny gets it and tried to send it way out, but their guy gloves it down but in the neutral zone, so they all come out and they're offside. So we'll see Backel with Parker now, Matty and Peller for the final 28 seconds of the kill for Preds. Face off, won by Parker, and we shoot it down and in. Parker in after it hard. Backel grabs it on the wall, lost the handle though, and then they're out. They're in a 2-on-2 now. Their man works down, goes down in behind. Peller's watching him. They get it back out high to their D-man. D to D they go. They sweep it back into the corner with 2 seconds, 1 second, even strength. Here is Freddie off the bench. Guys are falling on top of each other in the corner. Their man stick handling and gave it up to Freddie. Freddie's working down. He's in a 1-on-2. See if somebody can get up there and help him. He shoots one down and in. And it's along the wall where we can't see it. Huntington came off the bench with 1:58 remaining in the period. Don't know what's going on down there. And then the puck pops right in front of us here in the neutral zone. And Peller knocks off his skates by a hard forechecker. Down and in it goes behind our net. 1:35 remaining in the period. Huntington frees it. Their man gets it back top of the circle, takes a shot, went well wide. And we slap it into the neutral zone. They collect. And turned over right to Freddie. Freddie's gonna work his way in, shoots into the belly though. Rebound there, and Freddie finds the rebound and scores, it looks like. So I think Freddie shot one right at the goalie. and he kind of skated past the goalie, and it was loose. Rebound squirted right back to him, and he just pushed it in. Makes it 4-2 now, with 1:17 to go in the second period. All right, so we've got Olivas, Moore, Lemoyne, Lency, and Uzel. We win the draw, D-to-D, and sent in by Uzel. Puck was played by their keeper, sent up the wall, tipped back in, and they shovel out. Lentz grabs it, send it over to Moore. Moore up the wall and down and into their side. And it's turned over to Olivas. He works his way into the front, had it knocked away. Sent out to Uzel, try to send it back in. It's out of the zone. And Moore slings it in. That's gonna go all the way around. And it looks like somebody just took a big shot. And I think it was Lemoyne took a shot, and they're gonna get a penalty for it. Couldn't see it. It was down on in the side we can't see. All right, so we go to the power play now with 35 seconds to go, second period. We're down 4-2. They're gonna take a 2 and 10 on that one, looks like.
So they're down 2.
Couldn't see if it was from behind. I guess it was. Lemoyne raced down the wall, and then it went out of view.
I'm sure.
All right, we go D-to-D. Over to Huntington, who dropped it down low. Out to Franny. Franny, I lost a handle on it. Franny tried to make a pass and fanned it a little bit, and they're going to get it out. 17 seconds to go in the period. I couldn't see it. Down and in it goes, 6 seconds. Shot goes in, it's loose in front, and that'll do it for the period. All right, we'll start on the power play here with Lemoyne, Frandina, Backel, Moore, and Barha. Looks like Lemoyne's okay. He took a big shot on the wall. We couldn't see it. All we could do was hear it. He's up and at him. And Moore wins the draw again. Moore's done a nice job in this game, getting us some face-off wins. Barha drops it to Moore, who's going to carry in and try to set us up. He sends it in behind the net. Backel gets it, tipped it into the corner, and then they're going to send it out. That goes all the way down on Fogel, who had to play it. He sweeps it into Franny. Franny drops it to Moore, who's going to rush out with it. Moore had it knocked away briefly. Now Backel's got it. He's going to race in with it, sends it in deep. Backel goes and gets it, sends it around the wall to Barha. Barha over to Franny. Franny to Moore. Moore tried to shoot one in and got blocked. Barha picks it up and does another one in across. Franny now has it with 36 seconds in the power play. Over to Moore. Franny throws one in. Went off, maybe went off a couple guys. Got all the way in on the net. Turned aside. And 3 of our guys are in there. And it looks like we freed it. Franny's got it now. Got himself in a little bit of trouble there, and it squirts out of the zone. We'll have to reset. Barha with 13 seconds to go. He's going to carry up and in. He stops with it, retreats. Gives it over to Franny. Only 6 seconds to go. Franny sends it up to Lemoyne. And Lemoyne waits, sends it to Franny. And they've got it back. 5 on 5. And we'll get an icing call. So we're down 4-2 with 15:25 remaining in the period. We'll bring out Freddie, McNaughton, Parker, Maddie, and Peller. We'll face off to the right of their keeper. We win the draw. We send it over to the wall, got knocked away. Freddie's trying to get it back, got kicked into the neutral zone, and they're into our side with it. And they pick up one, goes right in front, and they scored. Loose puck, picked up by them. They go right to the front of the net and put a backhander in up to the top corner. So we go down 5-2. We'll change it to Huntington, Olivas, Durrett, Maddie, and Peller stay. We win the draw. Maddie sends it in. Round behind it goes. Their goalie plays it, sends it back to the corner. Huntington takes it from there, and he's up the wall with it and drops it back into the corner there. It does get down into the corner, but they get it and sweep it around, and it goes by Peller, and it's all the way down. A couple of guys are racing back for it. And we eventually free it. Huntington's got it, sends it to the middle of the ice. And Olivas got it. Huntington took another shot. He's getting going off. Moore came on. We sweep it over to Uzel, who's out there now. He's sending up the wall into the neutral zone. A couple of guys going to the bench here. Backel's over and Lemoyne's over. Send it up to Backel, tipped at it, and it goes down, and it's going to be icing. We'll set it back up to the right of Fogel. Moore, Lemoyne, Backel, Uzel, and Lency. .14:01 remaining. We're down 5-2. Face off. Couldn't tell really who won or where it went. It's down in the corner there. But we have it now. Lindsay's going to chuck it off the boards. They gain control. Swept away by Uzel. Back to Backel. Over to Moore. Moore slings it down and in. Backel's going to get there first. He's in a little bit of a battle. Lemoyne joins him. We push it to the front of the net. Lemoyne gets it back. Send it to the front. Backel had a stick lifted. Uzel tried to turn the shot in there. Gets it back. There was another shot in there. Got blocked. And they're offside. Moore sent it forward to Backel. Backel Now Lemoyne's got it. He carries him behind, sends it to the front of the net. Nobody was home. And it's turned right over to Moore. Moore had it knocked away, though. And they chuck it down and in. Got guys going to the bench. And that'll be icing. 12:59 remaining, 5-2. All right, they win the draw. Barha, Franny are out. Freddie, McNaughton, and Parker are out. They go D to D. Franny carries in now, and he chucks it in. They get it back. Freddie able to block it along the wall and keep it in the corner. Around it goes to McNaughton. McNaughton kind of shovel it up the wall, and then they send it into our side. Back up to Parker. Parker drops it to McNaughton. McNaughton works the middle of the ice now, and kind of got knocked off the skates briefly. Now it's mucked up on the wall there. It gets shoveled up. Referee hit it, and he goes right back to Parker. Looks for a shot, and he's taken down. And then Barha grabs it, sends it back over to Freddie. Freddie tried to send it back door to Parker, didn't get there. Here they come. They send it down and in. McNaughton to the bench. Huntington's out. We send it over to Franny. Franny works his way all the way in with it. Try to send it to the front of the net. It got blocked. Barha then slaps one. Bouncer goes in there wide. 11:30 remaining in the game. We're down 5-2. They break out with it. Here comes St. Louis right to the middle of the ice. Franny lays out. Puck goes wide, I think. Good play by Franny there to disrupt that. Shot goes in. Somebody tipped it. Huntington over to the wall, and like the net's off. $11:12 remaining. We're down 5-2. Same guys are on the ice. No, we changed the D's. Maddie and Peller, same forward. Oh, Chucky's out there now. Chucky and Durrett. Sorry, Chucky and Durrett are out there with Huntington. So we did make somewhat of a change. Here's Chucky. Tips it forward to Durrett. Durrett stops. Waits for Peller, gives it to him. Peller shoots it in there, saved by the keeper. They send it up the wall. Peller just stands a guy up. He's gonna take a penalty for that. No, he's not. They said it was offside. Thought they were gonna give Peller a penalty there. He just stood him up at the blue line. That was a good play. They come out, and then Backel buries a guy. He's gonna take a penalty. So we're gonna have to touch up here. We're gonna go to the kill. And Peller will touch up and they'll blow it dead. So we'll go to the kill.
Turn his back! That was bull! Turn his back!
All right, so Backel will go in. All right, so 10:14 remaining, and we're gonna kill now. Backel takes it. His dad doesn't like it.
Yeah, that's right, buddy. It was terrible. Terrible. What?
All right, so Lemoyne, Moore, Peller, and Maddie, we win the draw and send it in. Moore is in after it. They send it through the neutral zone. Down in behind, Maddie's gonna have to go get it. And we can't see what's going on. It's down in the corner. but they come out with it. And they try to go back door. Good stick by Moore. Tipped it into the corner. They go D to D and send one back door again. Shot goes in, blocked by Maddie. Good block. And Maddie's able to send it out. Olivas and McNaughton come in. Lentz and Uzel are out. They're through the neutral zone with it, into our side. St. Louis looks to get set up. They're at the wall now. Out high. Shot comes in. Went through traffic. Fogel was able to turn it aside into the corner. And then we send it out. Here they come. Their man's up the wall with it. And they chuck it into the corner. Lencey's back to try to get it. He's got two guys on him though. They come out with it. Out high to the blue line. D to D. Over to the wall. Down low. Back up to the wall. Out high. Over to the wall. Shot goes in. Looks like it went off the outside of the cage and up into the netting. 1 second to go on the penalty. And then we'll go back to 5-on-5. So let's see what we're doing here. We've got Parker and Freddie, Uzel, and I can't see the other D-man. The final 1 second of the power play for St. Louis, and then we're even. Chucky looks like he's about to come in, and he is. Lencey trying to shovel it up the wall. It didn't quite come out, but Freddie gains control of it. He's going to carry him behind the net. And looks like each of us are going to get a penalty here. Lentz goes in and one of their guys goes in, so we'll have 5-on-5 hockey still. Looks like maybe some pushing and shoving after the puck left the area. I don't know, I didn't see it. So we'll have Parker, Freddie, Chucky, Frandina, and Barha. All right, so both centers get tossed. Freddie steps in. Face off, one by them. They go out high. Shots coming in. Oh, it was redirected. And somebody redirected it, hit the post. And then I don't know why they blew it dead. They're going to put Parker in the box now. I'm not sure what he did. Cross check on Parker, so we'll go to the kill now. Game's getting a little chippy. All right, so Chucky and Freddie stay on, Barha and Franny. Face off one by us, and we sent it. Didn't come out though. They go D to D. Low shot goes in, turned aside by Fogs. Back out high, back in. Puck's in behind now. Up the wall. Right into the center of the ice there, and then they drop it back in below. Their guy's walled off by Franny. And then somebody sent it. Looked like maybe Freddie sent it out. Couldn't tell. Freddie in there on the forecheck. He's laying on the. No, that's never mind. That's Chucky down there. Thought it was Freddie for a minute. It was Chucky. Now they're racing in with some speed here. They take it in behind. Out high, over to the dot. Tried a little back door. Fogel kept it out. They regain 55 seconds to go in the kill. And then Freddie's able to chip it. That'll get some new guys on. It is Durrett and Huntington. They get it at the blue line. And we send it out again. The rest of one on. Huntington joins him. Huntington frees it. Back into the corner it goes. Durette's working on it now. Good job by these two on the forecheck. Durette comes out with it. He's pushed into the board, but he's still mucking it up down there. And then I think Huntington might have sent it back in the corner. Couldn't tell. Only 12 seconds. Nice forecheck by these two. They come out with it. We're about to go to even strength in 3 seconds. That guy gets all the way through to the front of the net. Loose. Backel came onto the ice.
2-2 what? 2-2 white what?
I don't know. One of their guys is down. I don't know who he called here, though. I think it's going to be on them. Looks like they're going to take a slash. So we'll go to the power play now. We're just trading power plays, looks like now. So we'll start the power play with Lemoyne, Moore, and Backel, Frandina, and Barha. 5:47 to go in the game. We're down 5-2. Neutral zone draw. Face-off dropped at the feet of everybody. They get it though. Send it up to Franny. Franny swings it over to Barha. Barha is going to send it over to Backel. Works into the middle of the ice with it. And down into the corner, swings it to the front of the net. It's loose. Lemoyne raced in, almost got a piece of it and shoved it in. And here comes Barha now. Swings it over to Moore. Got by Moore though. Back out high. And we send it over to Lemoyne, who works his way in with it. And he's in a little bit of a battle on the wall here. He sends it right back out to Frandina. Frandina's in a little bit of trouble, but he gets free. And he works his way in, takes a shot. Not sure that got through. Frandina went and took a shot, and Lemoyne's battling for it. And they shove it out. 4:44 remaining. Barha works his way in now. Send it to the front of the net. I got tipped by a couple of guys, and then out they come with it. Freddie's out now. Chucky's out, and Huntington's out. Freddie works through a couple of guys, goes in hard on the keeper, knocked him over. And I don't know if they're going to give him a penalty for that.
Pushed.
No penalty!
He got pushed.
And no call here. So 29 seconds to go in the power play for Preds. We're down 5-2. Peller and Maddie are out. They control the draw and send it out. All the way down it goes. Picked up by Maddie, and their guy goes sliding into our goalie. Their goalie, their guy lost an edge and went sliding hard into Fogel. And so we'll pull that back out of the zone here. No harm, no foul on that one. That was accidental. So we'll set it up in the neutral zone. Face off won by Preds. D to D. Up to Huntington. Huntington across the ice to Maddie. Works it down in low. And we're back to even strength. Puck comes out to Chucky, throws a shot in there. It's loose in front. couple of guys digging at it, and that'll bring a whistle. So 3:38 remaining. They change. We're standing pat on our guys. Face off won by them. And Freddie's able to tip it free momentarily, but then he keeps it. He holds the wall and then kicks it down further in. He's in a battle. Barha sends it into Freddie. Freddie slaps it over on the other side. Puck comes up the wall, and they try to send it out, held by Maddie. And then they do get it out. Maddie throws it back in. They collect it though and send it back out. Maddie's gonna get it again. He sent it back in, and we're offside. That'll bring over some new guys. It's McNaughton with Durrett and Olivas. Frandina and Barha. Face off, won by McNaughton. Barha backs up, sends it to Durrett. Durrett gets into their side with it, and we're offside. Face off, won by us and sent in. They wrap it up the boards. They're working down and in, and we knock it away in the neutral zone, and they send it in. Now here comes Barha, looking to send it across to Olivas. He does. Olivas is in. Send it in all the way around. Battle on the boards. It gets kicked back into the corner. And they send it up. Barha's going to collect it and send it back in. Their man picks it up though. 2:05 remaining in the game. We're down 5-2. McNaughton send it forward to Durrett. Durrett over to Olivas. Olivas sends it in and goes to the bench. Everybody's going to the bench. But Backel's on with Moore and Lemoyne. Backel's giving them trouble down there. Now Lemoyne joins them. They turn it over. Lemoyne's trying to pick it up. He sweeps it over to Backel. Backel throws one there, tipped by Lemoyne, went just wide. They shove it all the way down and in. Somebody's getting a penalty here. Not sure who it is. It's Backel. Don't know what he's getting. So he'll take a slash. Who's out here? We got Moore and Lemoyne, Maddie, and Peller. So we'll kill for the remainder of the game here. Face off, pushed into the corner, and they're gonna get set up here. They carry it up towards the blue line, and they work their way down low. They're in behind. Puck comes back out high, and Moore's able to tip it free. Moore's on a race down, got 3 guys on him though. He waits, he's gonna send it across to Lemoyne. Lemoyne fires one in there, went up and over. And Lemoyne tips it free again. And he knocks it back into the corner. And he's on a vicious back check there. And they send it in. 23 seconds to go. And it gets sent down and in 13 seconds. And we're going to lose this one 5-2. Good effort by the Preds. But we're going to end up on the wrong side of this one. And that'll do it, 5-2.